All right. So you're welcome to this special plan wherein we are the VIP group, Livegood VIP group. This is not the general group. You can remain in the general group and do Livegood the normal way we have been doing it. If you listen to the presentation, you will know that Livegood, they have all it takes to give you all the money you wanted in the world. All right. But here are few individuals who really want to get something amazing within a short period of time. They are the go-getters. They are not just everybody you see on the street. They are very few. They are limited, but they know what they want. So if you think you are that person, that you know what you want, you are a goal-getter, you don't take no for an answer. You go beyond the no. You know that no means next opportunity, next person, that you are going to the next person. After this one is saying no, you move to the next opportunity or available person. All right. So we are happy to share with you this plan called the Livegood VIP group. All right. The slogan here is we hate poverty with passion. We hate poverty with passion. Let me share with you why we hate poverty and what this will help you to accomplish. Well, our goal is very simple. It's just to make $200,000 in 2 months. It's actually in 2 months, so it's not in 3 months. But if you are that type that's a bit slow, you are a go-getter, but if you're a bit slow, maybe it could take you 3 months. All right. So how do you make this money? How do you make this money? Well, let me let you know the requirements, because it's better I let you know the requirements so that those who are leaving should just start living now. Many are called, few are chosen. It's not for everybody. It's for those who really want to make a change in the next 2 months. Now, the requirements are, number one, you must be on the $140. That's you've paid for a 1 year subscription. So for those who have not paid, this is not for you. If you've not paid your 1 year subscription, it's not for you. So forget about it. You can exit now. All right. That's number one. Even if at the end of this, we have only 10 people who are here. We are very delighted. Imagine these 10 people start any, they say in the next 2 months, they've earned over $200,000. Everybody will be happy. At least they will be happy. They also touch lives. So even if it is only 10, we are happy. But bear it in mind, number one requirement, you must have paid for your yearly membership. That's number one. Number two, every registration you are going to do on this plan must be on 140. There is nothing like $50 registration. So forget about $50 registration. Most of you bought Bitcoin last year, last 2 years, not even last year. Most of you bought Bitcoin last 2 years and Bitcoin crashed and you are still patiently waiting. But when they tell somebody to sign up with $140 and be patient, the person wants it at all cost. The person will say, no, I want the money. Let them pay me $2,000. Nah. But the person bought Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was $60,000, as our last 2 years, the person bought Bitcoin, few fractions of Bitcoin, and the thing dropped. And now the person is patiently waiting. And not only Bitcoin, the person also bought maybe other of these small coins. And the thing has crashed down. They're only waiting for the price. They are ready to wait for the price in the next 3 years. They will even be the one to convince you and tell you that cryptocurrency requires patience. Just give it a couple of years. You will hit and you hit it strong. But when it comes to opportunity like this, they want it very, very hot. So we are saying that all registrations must be on $140. That's number one. That's number two, please. So you personally must be on 140 already. Then every registration you are going to embark on here must, be on 140. Please do not talk about 50. Then the next one is you must get your 6 people within 1 week. If you know you cannot do this one, just exit, no problem. We are happy. Okay, I'm overly excited. In fact, I'm very excited. Immediately I got this vision. Immediately the leader mentioned it and this understanding came. We were just too excited. If only what you need in this life is just 6 friends who can afford 140, and they can duplicate exactly what you've done. They started with 140 and they can get 6 people. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do any other thing. Just sign on, make sure you're on 140 already, yearly membership. We don't want to hear paying $10. No. You just pay 140, get 6 friends who will also be on 140. That's all you need to do. Make sure that those friends, they can do the same thing you've done. No, don't go and bring, be very selective. Just 6 people. If that's all you need to do, get your 6 within 1 week, go and rest. As you come in, get your 6 within 1 week, go and rest. This is the simplest. You remember that time when we were presenting earlier before now, we even said from the slide, 30 people. But here we are saying, no, 30 is too much. Just 6. But because we have a target, that's why we have to fix a duration, and which is 1 week. All right, so get 6 people within 1 week. Now, if you are part of the group, we are going to have 2 WhatsApp groups. I will make it clear as we progress. So if you are part of the group and you say you are interested, maybe after now, you say you are interested, and we add you to that group, and you did not meet up the 1 week, all right? Please excuse me. Okay. Hold on a second, please. Hold on a second. I'm coming. Let me check on something, please. Just hold on a second. And then within that 1 week, you don't get your 6 people, you will be fined. The essence of this fine is to make you sit up, and will compel you to pay this $20 until you exit the group. If we give you a duration, you exit the group. After 1 week, you don't get your people. So please, this is not the business as usual. We are taxing you for your own success. We are taxing you to sit up so that it was just like, when was that? Was it in the morning or yesterday? I think it was in the morning when we're presenting this idea, and someone was asking, oh, where do I not go and get these people? I said, it is best you allow your brain to do the thinking. God gave us brain to think. How come that on planet Earth, we cannot get these few persons to do this, even if it's strangers to do this? You tell somebody, are you aware that with $140, you can make $200,000 in 3 months? If you want to leave it in 3 months, no problem. Let me see why the person will not be interested. $140 with 6 friends and make, because you have to be very plain and transparent, all right? $140 with 6 friends and make over $200,000. Let me see why the person will not be interested. Especially now the person is certain that, oh, if I do this thing, I'm going to get this result. Let me see why the person will not be interested. Okay, so let's progress. So there's a fine to it. If you don't meet up, you pay your $20 fine. All right. Then you must be in the 200,000 in 3 months group. We are going to create a group, call it $200,000 in 3 months group. You must be in that group, but that's not the main group. The main group is the VIP group. But the essence of adding you into that $200,000 in 3 months group is for us to evaluate you. Once your group, your 6 is complete, you said, okay, you've gotten your 6 people, then we can move you to the VIP group. It is now we tell you, welcome. All right. There's so many things in place, or in ahead of you rather. Okay, but let's quickly look at how you make this money to start with. Already you've known the qualifications or the requirements. So if you still remain here, it means that you agree. But at the end of the presentation, you have to decide. Now, this is our goal. We stated it earlier, make $200,000 in 2 months. Okay, if you want to extend it to 3 months, that's okay. So how does it work? Now, when you connect these 6 friends who sign up within 1 week, it means you would have earned $150. Every single person must bring in 6 people. If you cannot bring 6 people, forget it, don't join. Anybody you are telling, say 140 and you come with your 6 friends, 146 friends, 146 friends. Anybody who cannot do it, don't bother. You can just go and relax at home, or you do the regular Live Good we've been doing, which is awesome. But let me please remind you, it doesn't mean that we'll change our regular present. What I mean is we'll no longer be presenting for the general people. We'll still be doing those presentations. But this presentation I'm doing now, we'll have a special time for it. It's not for everybody. It's only those that are in that group, that $200,000 in 3 months group, that will get the separate link to join this presentation. So it's not for everybody. All right. We're going to scrutinize this thing to make sure that those who are coming, even if they are 20 out of over 1,000 and something people in those groups, all right, that only, even if it's only 20 that, key into this arrangement, will be very happy to work so smoothly. Now, so when you get your 6 friends to sign up, it means you would have gotten 150 for yourself, and your rank would be bronze at that point. Remember, bronze. Now, that is in week 1, week 1. Then in week 2, what happens? You have done your job by bringing in 6 persons, but remember, you have to select them. That's where your job should stop ordinarily. If your people understand the game, once you get your 6, no problem. And the 6 you are bringing understands the game. That's all. Make them understand it before you get them on board. Okay? So now the 6 are going to replicate the same thing in the second week. They may even replicate it within part of your first 1 week. That your first 1 week, they may, some of them, as you bring them in, they may start getting their own 6. So some of them would overlap, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that at the end of the second week, these 6 people, they all would have gotten their 6, which means 36 people. 36 plus them, that is your initial 6. That's a total of 42 people. What you will earn is $180 in the second week. Okay. Then your rank at that point is going to be silver. That's your rank, silver. Okay. $180. Now, remember, your task is just one thing. Come in, get your 6 who understand the plan, go and rest. We are not saying go and be networking anymore. Okay, just get your 6 within 1 week with our $140 and we are good to go. Then let's look at the next one, which is the week 3. The week 3, you will notice that the 36 will go and do that. Okay, this is 36, please. It's not 3. The 36 duplicates the process. And what happens? You will have a total of 36 times 6. 36 times 6 is going to give you 216 people. All right. It will give you 216 people. That 216 people, if you add it up, that means in your team, you would have gotten 258 people total in your team. At that point, your rank should be gold. That means 3 weeks alone, you're already gold. 3 weeks alone. Remember how many you need to become gold? 100, but now you're getting 250. All right, 250. And you started with 6. Meanwhile, even the other option to qualify for gold is you having like 3 or 4 people, and then each of them have like 30, but now it has exceeded that number. So ordinarily, it should be a gold. And on the 3rd week, you should earn nothing less than $540. All right, 3rd week, $540. Now, by the 4th week, the 216 replicate the same thing. And what happens? 216 multiplied by 6, we're going to give you 1,296 people. Okay. Then what do you earn at this point? Remember, these people are on your 3rd level, and which means you are going to earn 5%. Already you're a platinum at this point. How many people do you need to become a platinum? 500 people, right? But now you're getting 1,554 people in your team by the 1 month, that is the 4th week, all right? And you started with 6. So it means that already, the other requirement to qualify as platinum is that you have like 5 people, or 4 rather, and under the 4, they each have 150, 150, but you've exceeded all of that arrangement. So automatically you'll be a platinum. And as a platinum, by the 4th week, you should earn nothing less than $3,240. It has started from this point. So within the first 1 week, if you sum up your earnings, which are 3,240 plus the 540 plus 180 plus the other 150 thereabout, Of course, you know you are going more than, your money should be more than $4,000 in 1 month alone. All right. So now by the 5th week, week 5, remember they will also pay matrix commission at this point. So week 5, the 1,296 people, remember it's batch of 6, batch. Each person's work is just get your 6, go and rest, get your 6, go and rest, get your 6, go and rest. All right. So now within this 5th week, the 1,296 people will go and get their 6 each within that week. Everybody gets their 6. You're going to have a total of 7,776 people that would have come new into your opportunity, plus the existing numbers you have. That would be a total of 9,330 in total in your team. At that point, you're already a diamond in 5 weeks. You see, when the Indians, you see them, they qualify as diamond in 1 week plus. I started imagining what other, in our language they say what otomokbo, which other this thing are they using to do all of this? Are we not in the same world? Eh? So according to one man, he said kelelo. But the point is this, don't mind that. The point is this: once you follow this system, by the 5th week, you're already a diamond. And how much will you be going home with? Remember, this time it will be your level 5, you'll be earning 3%. All right, 3% of the $50 of these 7,776 people that just came into your business that week. And that's about $11,000. $11,000, remember, is the first week. All right. Okay, matrix bonus shouldn't come in at this point. Anyways, I think that's in error. Week 5 is just 1 month, and so matrix commission shouldn't come in. It's just the referral bonus, 11,000 plus. That's what you should be getting in your 5th week, not part of the other monies you've gotten. All right. Then in your 6th week, the other numbers will replicate the same thing. What happens? You have a total of 54,690 people in your team. Don't mind those figures. It is not in your control. Your own is just to do your own 6 and go and rest. It's not in your mind to start calculating how will they get to this 54,000. Is it not becoming so much? That's not your concern. Your concern is do your own part. Everybody do your own part. It's like people say monkey see, monkey do. Just do what you ought to do and rest. All right. Don't bother about any other thing. Now, by the 6th week, you would have gotten this number of people who come in, who would have come in newly, which is 46,656 people, making you, of course, you still maintain your diamond position, but you earn $46,000, $46,656. This is amazing. In just 6 weeks, in just 6 weeks, that you are earning over $40,000. Now, let's go a little bit further. In week 7, when these previous 46,000 people will go and get their people, 6 everybody 6 in that week, you have about 279,936 people. The total people in your team would be around 335,706. Don't worry yourself about these numbers. Your own is just get your 6, go and rest. When in your 7th week, by the end of that 7th week, you should get nothing less than 2% of $50 of this 279,935, which would be around 279,936. Take note, it is not even up to 3 months. This is the 7th week, not even up to 2 months yet. This is 1 month and I think this is 1 month and 3 weeks, not so. Okay. 1 month is 4. Okay. 1 month and 3 weeks. That's correct. 1 month, 3 weeks. You're already making that particular week. What you will see is over $200,000. We are not talking about the one you got the previous month. Okay. Remember the previous week, rather. The previous week you got $46,000. You've not even spent that. The next week you see $279,000. All right. As if that is not okay. By the 8th week, See what is going to happen. Let me see why money will not chase you. You have been chasing money for many years. This time, money will chase you, but you have to obey the law of money. That's what I've observed. People have to obey that law. Duplication is that law. If you don't know how to duplicate the money you have, nothing is going to work. Even if you have it in the bank and you're not looking for a way to invest it somewhere to duplicate what you have will begin to diminish. I mean, the value and everything, the amount will begin to reduce. So the law is that you must find a way to duplicate what you have. And in network marketing, the best way to duplicate your money is to get people involved. That's how you do it faster. So now the simple plan is get your C's, go to rest. Get your C's, go to rest. All right. In 1 week, ensure you do that. Now, if you do that on the week 8, you'll be having a total of 2,679,606 people that would have come in from various people who you don't even know them. Just like right now, some of you have over 10,000 people in your team. You don't know some of them. You don't need to know them. Your own is that you've done your own part. That is what is important. All right. Then, as a diamond too, at the end of that week, see what you'll be earning. Remember, it's the 8th week. So the matrix commission self, we're not even supposed to calculate it at this point. The metric, this is just referral bonus, all right? The referral bonus stops at the 10th level. Even if you're a diamond, at the 10th level, anything more than the 10th level, you don't get that, all right? So now, there's nothing stopping you from earning. Here, the calculation says you're earning 2% of $50 of these 2,679,000 people from different legs. You don't even know. That means you are earning over $1 million, but we stopped at $200,000 because we don't want it to sound as being unreal. But right now, with these practical calculations, it is just too obvious that this is a blueprint that when followed, you will see yourself realize more than that $200,000 that we just said in the group. Over $2 million in week 8 alone, and that is 2 months. All right, 2 months. That's when you get that. Now, we have told you the requirements, but let me tell you some other exciting things about what we have for you. For being able to work on this, follow this plan, all right? When you enter the first week of your second month, please remember we have some traveling arrangements, okay, of our chosen country. Okay, those who are following this plan, there's traveling arrangement, and although you are going to fund your trip yourself, but we'll make all the necessary arrangement for those who wants to fly. You choose a country of we'll choose a country of our choice, and then we'll start the plan. But take note, please. Traveling arrangement starts on the first week of your second month, and you have to notify us once you are in the first week of your second month. So once you've started, this is the month of May. Thank God, this is the 1st of May. All right, this is 1st of May. So I think this is starting really good for many of us. So now, May, June. So by the first week of June, for those who will follow this plan, by the first week of June, you should be planning for your trip. We are going to have someone who is going to care for that, okay? An agency that is going to care for that trip until we return, all right? So now, again, there's something else we are planning and very soon is going to happen, and that is the real estate aspect. The leaders are still looking at that. They are going to just conclude on that and then let us know. Because you know why, friends? At that point, money will not be your problem. You'll be looking for ways to invest. That's another way of duplicating the one you already have. All right. So the leaders will just acquaint us with this very soon once it's done. And so, friends and partners, this is only for those who are ready to take the bull by the. It's not for everybody. It's not general presentation. We're only fortunate that we decided to do this because this is just the normal presentation time. And today is 1st of May. It's good that we start now. Okay. So for anybody that will be joining that group, I don't know if Ma'am Joy is here. I would like her to say something with regard to this. Ma'am Joy, if you are here, let me see. I'll make you a co-host. She's our diamond in the house. A woman, despite her busy schedule, you always see her, amazingly doing well. You know, some people use that as excuse. Oh, I am busy. I am this. Is she the joy? Let me ask the joy to, if she's the joy, I'll make the joy. I'm asking the device called joy to unmute. If you are the joy, then I can make you a co-host. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there. I'm
Oh,
here, my
oh,
dear.
oh, that's the device. That's the device. So let me quickly make you a co-host. You can take it from here, okay?
This is amazing. Good evening, everybody. Mr. Paul, you are an amazing leader. Your presentation is making me, shout like an ambulance. Wow, wow, wow. This is the best thing that can happen to us in this particular generation. If I've ever had any conversation with you, you will know that I will always tell you that Livegood is a business of time. And there are people this particular business is meant for, not for everybody. So a business of time meets a people of time. And congratulations, everybody here, because you belong to that time. And that is why we are hearing what we are hearing today. Look at a kind of, I don't know, is beyond words. It's a wow template. It's something that is indescribable. It's totally unprecedented. I don't even know how to describe what we are having before us. And I don't know what is going on in your mind, whether you are in or out. But I want you to be in, because what we are trying to do now is follow Jack Ma's statement that if you think it's only when you are awake that you'll make money, then be ready to work yourself to death. But until you find a system that gives you money, even while sleeping, that is the only time you can say that you have arrived. And today, I can tell you without mincing words that we have arrived with this wonderful plan. How do we get started? We have to mend our hearts first. You have to reshape your heart and mind and take away anything that has to do with impossibility. We have to cling to possibility, that this is possible, and I tell you it is possible. If you have friends in your contact, and out of the whole friends you have in your contact list, you cannot pick out 6 persons, then go to the street and look for strangers. If you cannot go to the street and look for strangers and make them your friends and bring them into the system, then something is fundamentally wrong with you. You have a problem. It's either you have a questionable character, or you don't even want to take ownership of your business. So what am I saying in effect? I wouldn't want to waste our time. We have to take ownership of this business today. When we do that, when we take this as a 9-to-5 job, because I always wonder why people treat network marketing with such, I don't know, nonchalance, with such levity. Whereas those jobs that impoverish us, that make our shoes bend, make our lives miserable, battered and shattered, we always take them seriously. Every 8 o'clock, you're already on the way to that miserable office where you stay and be breaking a melon and gossiping. When it's 5 o'clock, you go home. You take it seriously. You are very judicious about it. But when you see a system that will break you into endless financial possibilities, you begin to be skeptical. You begin to play with it. I tell you, this is not about village people. It's about you binding and chaining yourself, never to escape from poverty and impoverishment. And so today, a system has been presented to us. A gateway to endless financial, freedom and possibilities is before us. The work starts with your heart. Take this job, take this particular template as a 9-to-5 job. And I tell you, if you give it such dedication, if you give it such attention, 2 weeks, 6 people will just be a child's play. Because we are saying 6. That is not to say that you cannot, expand more than 6. You can expand your tentacles to cover your entire village, your entire local government, your entire state, and go beyond your region. 6 is minimum, but millions is our maximum. Today is a day of great beginning. Today is a wonderful day in our lives. And if you are on this call, you are in fact privileged to be a multi-billionaire, not just millionaire, billionaire, because what we have before us is something that is indescribable. We are going to take it seriously. And as I always say, we have to be deliberate, we have to be intentional, and we have to be critical following these particular steps. Because if we take it as one of those things, we will never achieve this. But by the time we start, you will understand that we really mean business. Because I want to make it fast and then relax and be making money and be doing my legs like this. If you are calling me, I say, okay, come on, speak on. I can hear you. Yes, money will give you confidence. Money will give you boldness. Money at times will even make you have a little peace of mind. I'm telling you, because by the time you have a challenge and you're able to solve that challenge, my dear, that is peace of mind. But when you have a challenge and you're unable to do anything about it, that is when you understand that this life is somehow. And what of it when you move out to beg people for money? Somebody you know that has more than 50 million in his account, you are just asking for 10,000. The person will tell you all the problems in his life and that of his village. And you'll understand that life is somehow. And so, with this wonderful opportunity before us, my brothers and sisters, let us take ownership of it. Let us take it as if it's our own assignment. By the time we run, just as our leader has, explained, by the time we run with this template, all of us, because I believe that wealth is better made when there are plenty people. If it's 1, 2, 3 people, they're sweet. But by the time we have 10,000, 20,000 people making millions of money in this business, Ben Glinsky will want to know what is happening in Africa. He will come down to Africa and ask, what magic wand are you using to scatter our system? Because the kind of money we are pushing down to Africa, we cannot explain. Tell us what you people are doing, because we don't even understand you guys. How are you making this kind of money? How are you pumping this kind of money in the system? Because I tell you, it is only Livegood is a company that gives you money and shows you where the money is coming from. Yes, only Livegood. They tell you we are paying you this money and they'll show you where the money is coming from. Ask me, when you pay your $40 activation fee, they give you $20 out of it and hold the other $20. The $10 monthly maintenance fee you pay for that particular month you signed up, which makes it $50, they give you $5 out of it and keep the remaining for. So they have shown you where the money they are giving you is coming from. The metrics commission they are paying you, you are paying $10 every month for it, and they are holding about $7.5 and giving you 25 cents. Abi, it's even more than what they are holding is even more, sir. And they are giving you 25 cents. And everybody who must earn metrics commission must be in good standing, which is to say, must pay this $10. Whether you or people you are earning from, everybody must be on good standing. So they are paying you and they are showing you where the money is coming from. And so when they see the kind of thing that is coming from Africa, they will ask questions. How are these people able to pump in this kind of money in our system? And we are also paying them back too. They want to find out. Ben Glinsky will come to Africa because of us. We will shake the entire universe because of this system. If you believe me, because this is a business of time. I don't want to waste your time, but I want to tell you finally that we have diamonds in our hands. It's either we guard it jealously or we drop it and trample upon it. Either way, if you trample on it, no problem, you will lose out. But if you guard it jealously, you will enjoy your life. You will live that life you want, even on your own terms. Because just like Livegood is not offering you lifestyle, they want you to live life on your own terms. That is when you understand what it means to live life on your own terms. Livegood is not like every other network businesses that will always take you on a trip when you don't want. They will do car award when you don't want. Livegood will give you money to buy the kind of car you want. Me, I love 4-wheel drive, big cars. So Livegood will give me that money and I'll buy it. But all these mushroom companies will, in the name of car award, they will give you one nonsense car that will break down when you are still on your way home. But Livegood will give you the money to live the lifestyle you want. And you live your life on your own terms. So let us guard this particular template jealously. Let us implement it. Let us follow everything that has been told us this evening. And I tell you, we will live to tell a better story. And above all, we will live a good life. Thank you, and God bless you.
Wow, I never knew I was muted. Oh, Diamond has ignited the fire. Diamond has ignited the fire, guys. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, because who is that? I said Jasper is raising hand. Okay, there's no problem. You can ask your questions, but hold on a while. Okay, just hold on a little. Well, you're going to ask your questions, right? So thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us that in-depth understanding and reasons why we should take this thing serious. We want to remember we are not doing it for anybody. We are doing it for ourselves, right? You're doing it for yourself. I'm doing it for myself. We only here, providing the platform to give you that push. Okay, that help. You could decide to just decide to leave everything and say, no, you're not interested. That's still okay. That's fine. Nobody's going to compel you to, but we're only trying to give you that push, all right, so that we can carry everybody along. Thank you so much, ma'am. We appreciate those, very, very practical information you have dispensed there. All right. I don't know whether, I think I saw Ma'am Love on the call. She's a co-host. Yes, she's a co-host. So, Ma'am Love, please, I don't know what my device is. Is my device misbehaving? I can't return back to meeting, but people can still hear me. I'm not even seeing anybody. Ma'am Love, please, are you on the call?
Yes, I can hear you. You're clear.
Okay. So, just take the floor. It's all yours.
I came in, although I have hints on what we are trying to do, but I came in to really listen to. But immediately I saw the presentation slide, I just glanced through it.
Okay.
So I think that is something what is achievable. Just like Madam Joyce said, that all we need to do is to be more committed, to put in more commitment, and to explain to let people know, to let them see the dream. Once we allow people to see the dream, this is very achievable. And we'll do everything, we'll do our best. When you have not put in your best, you cannot say something is not achievable. We'll do our very best. We'll go all out to get it out, to get it spelled out to everybody and everyone in the team who is ready to drive it. Just get your 6 that can do $140 and tell them the goal as well to get their 6. It's very achievable, guys. I'm already looking out to where we will travel to the lifestyle. It's called online lifestyle. I'm already explaining that I started my pre-workout motivation. I would like to be in Paris and be doing my pre-workout motivation, or to be in Dubai and be doing my pre-workout motivation, telling people that I'm in Dubai too because of Livegood, and this is what we are doing. So it's actually very possible. We'll work it out. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am.
I can't hear you, sir.
Do you know I've been speaking all this while with the thought that I've been saying something? Oh my Lord. Thank you so much. Can you imagine? Okay, so I was just trying to say, after I've appreciated Mam Love for what she said, and then trying to make me think of the country, when she mentioned Paris, I started thinking something along that line. I don't know. Then I said there are individuals who joined us, and we observed that their concern is camera, no camera. This one is putting on his camera, is not putting on her camera, and all of that. That shouldn't be your primary concern now. Even me that you have been seeing since we started, has that one convinced you? It has not convinced you now. So, and you know Mam Love, for most of us, you know that Mam Love will always put on a camera whenever she presents. It is true, it might make more impression on you, but don't worry, you can always see all these people, some other time. This is night. Some places there might not even be power at the moment, or the place might not be conducive where the person is. And so you don't expect that the camera might be on every time, okay? There's one thing Mam Joy mentioned, and I love that so much, and that is you should treat this plan like your 9 to 5 job. I think that's the secret. Once you allow that to sink deep, once you understand that and you allow it to sink deep, that people leave their house every morning, they go to jobs they don't like every single day. On Monday is the worst day to get up and go to work, but they compel themselves to go to work even if they don't like that job. They have to do it because that's where their paycheck lies. So if these people could do it, whether they like it, they don't like it, then you're going to get all of this. I see no reason why you shouldn't do this. So treat it. I love that mindset. In fact, immediately she said that, my brain magneted that. Right? So treat it like you would your 9 to 5 job. And once you understand that, you won't sleep any day if you don't get 1 or 2 people, okay, to sign up. You won't sleep. Your target should be 2 persons every day, at least 1 if it is too small. 1 every single day. Yes, Coach Mirabel, your hand is up. Talk to us, please. We are going to summarize very soon.
Good evening.
You're
well
welcome,
done.
ma'am.
Great job. Fantastic plan we have in our hands, and I'm sure we can do it. Here's my question. This simply means that there is a new arrangement where we have to re-register these $140 via another arranged link, correct?
You are using your normal link, right, to register 6 fresh people. It has nothing to do with your previous people, all right?
Okay,
So,
6 fresh people, yes,
yeah,
I know that, but
6
a
fresh
normal
people.
link?
Yeah, with your normal link, yes, with your normal link. Because you want it to spill over to your existing members.
Oh, this makes it all easier, because my thought has been, are we going to be doing it all over via another link or another, another leg entirely? This is fantastic. It's fantastic. So it's going to also serve as a, spillover to our existing member and even help your normal team grow faster. Wow.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Well done. Well done.
Thank you so much, Mirabel. Appreciate that. I think our question has provided even more insight to maybe others who might likely have that kind of question. So it's more spillover for everybody. That's why we said very soon, earlier when I was presenting previously, I said very soon, the level of spillovers people start getting, they will be so surprised. And that will attract, like Mam Love mentioned, the attention of the CEO of this opportunity. He may want to ask, where are these people from, right? Where are they from?